Welcome back to the show. Has XRP begun its second leg of a bull run? Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.56 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's up 3%. Bitcoin, 96,500 plus. Ethereum, 3,400 plus. XRP grabs a number 3 spot again, displacing Tether at 241. We're up 11.6 in the last 24 hours. And it was even higher than that last night. We're going to get into so much more of that. Right now, 137 billion plus for Tether, 138 billion plus market cap for XRP. Let's take a look at the range of price. Ranging between 215 and 244. What an exciting day we have here, ladies and gentlemen. And as I have reminded you a couple times last week, I'm going to remind you again, 240, you may be an accredited investor now. And if you are, or even if you already are, I'm reminding you to go on Link2 where you have the best access to private equity. Invest in pre-IPO companies. That's right, before they either go public or have some kind of a public exit with a merger or acquisition. Look at some of these featured companies: fitness wearables, Whoop, marketing software, digital assets, artificial intelligence, CityBlock is health tech, fintech, food tech, uncategorized from carbon here. Look, Rippling, the payment platform, is here. Scale AI, more artificial intelligence. Uphold, digital assets. Cerebras, for goodness sakes. There is so many opportunities here, or there are so many opportunities here. Please take advantage and click the link below. Look, Ripple's here. And so many more. Let me just open this up so you can see some of the amazing companies. Stripe, Link2 itself, Block Damon, Circle's on here. We know Circle has already made the announcement that they want to go public as soon as possible. So don't mess around. Click the link below and get started today. It takes but a few minutes to fund your account. Look at this. XRP price jumps 12% as Ripple moves 500 million XRP from open interest, surge 25%. Suggesting new money is entering the market. Yeah, I'd say so. And look, we're 18 days away now from the inauguration of our first crypto president and our first ever crypto administration. How exciting. But you won't see the VC gang media put this on. Squawk Box, CNBC, and the whole crew there, they don't cover XRP. They'll talk about Bitcoin being up 123% on the year, but they won't mention XRP's up 315 on the year. They'll talk about Ethereum up 55 or Solana up 111. They'll even mention Sui Coin because that's the next little VC pump they got going. Take a listen to this, because we have trouble with the mainstream media, the propaganda machine here in the U.S., but they don't have a problem talking about XRP around the world. Take a listen.
Our next story is about cryptocurrencies. They're seeing an incredible bull run. Since Donald Trump's election victory, the crypto market has gained over $1 trillion. Bitcoin remains the market leader. It came close to $100,000 last month, $1 lakh for one Bitcoin. And now another cryptocurrency is rallying. It's called XRP. Since the US election, XRP has gained $100 billion in value. It is now the world's third largest cryptocurrency. So what is driving this rally? Is it only Donald Trump and his promise to make America the world's crypto capital? Or is there more at play? Our next report explores.
This is the chart for XRP, the cryptocurrency. It had a volatile day of trade. But if you take a step back and zoom out the graph, you'll see the big picture emerge. Over the past month, XRP has soared. Its value has jumped by a whopping 400%. XRP today is the world's third largest cryptocurrency. So what is XRP? Launched in 2012 by Ripple Labs, XRP was designed for a specific purpose. Its creators positioned it as a tool for fast and low-cost international payments. That's what drew users towards XRP. But its current rally has nothing to do with these features. There are no fundamental factors driving this rally. XRP owes its gains to President-elect Donald Trump. During campaigning, Trump positioned himself as a crypto-friendly candidate.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA.
That's a big shift for Trump. During his first term, Trump called crypto assets like Bitcoin a scam. But he's changed his position dramatically. Not only has Trump endorsed cryptocurrencies, but as a candidate, he also accepted donations in crypto.
There you have it. And now I want you to we'll get there. Remember Ripple partner Bhutan? Yeah, well, they have quietly become the world's fourth largest holder of Bitcoin. Now remember, there is a huge play to have Bitcoin become a strategic reserve here in the United States and then obviously other countries as well. Okay, so now it's already happening down in El Salvador. Bhutan is the fourth largest holder of Bitcoin just because. MiCA regulations are in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. And in case you're wondering, yes, they have met with Ripple back in 2022. Main topic was MiCA regulations. And we know that Ripple is a highly compliant company. Compliance first, transparency first, right? We also know here from Smoke Dog evidence that XRP will be covered under MiCA. MiCA's regulation will cover utility tokens, as you can see here. They have a discussion here where they talk about Ripple and how it's synonymously used with RippleNet, and sometimes they express that token XRP as well. MiCA regulations are in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Hansen here, after years of consultation, he says here, heated debates, contemplated Bitcoin bans, last-minute amendments, and countless votes, MiCA now, actually since December 30th, 24, officially applies to crypto asset issuers and service providers in the EU. Even if the latter still benefit from national transitional periods, MiCA stands as the world's most comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto assets. With regulatory clarity and access to massive single market of 450 million consumers, the EU has unique opportunity to position itself as a global hub for crypto innovation. And isn't that what we're talking about? The US says they want to be the leader in crypto. The EU wants to be the leader in crypto. UK wants to be a leader in crypto. Had Chris Larson come visit a year or so ago. Remember all of this? Dubai wants to be a leader in crypto. So there's a race to be a leader in this innovation because we know that this is the next iteration of the internet of value. This is big. And now the pressure is on because these regulations are in effect. So you're going to start to see a lot of people taking and setting up shop here because they know what the rules of the road are. So we better get working here very quickly in another 18 days. Charles Cascarilla here. I want you to hear what he says from Paxos about how important stablecoins are. Take a listen.
Coins. What's your view on the changes we may see when it comes to stablecoins specifically with the new administration in the White House?
Well, I think the past administration obviously was a tough place for crypto. And so it's exciting to have an administration that is explicitly pro-crypto and pro-blockchain. I think that stablecoins are a very logical thing for administration to get behind because it improves the distribution of the dollar. And the dollar is a product that everybody in the world wants, but you can't get it. And the last thing you want to do is be tied to old distribution mechanisms. We live in an internet age, you need to have internet dollars. And if you make the dollar available in the right way, it democratizes access for everybody around the world. And while central banks are selling dollars today and they're buying gold or they're buying other assets, everybody, all retail people want dollars. And stablecoins allow you to be able to go direct to the end user in a very powerful way. That is good for the dollar. That is good for the U.S. ability to be able to sell the dollar, which is ultimately just T-bills. And I really think that this administration embracing the concept of blockchain and stablecoins is going to be good for Paxos, but it's really good for the United States.
There it is right there. This has all been about making sure that the U.S. dollar remains dominant as a world reserve currency. Make no mistake, that's what's going on here. We know that Citibank is interested in getting cross-border. They don't want to just do intra-bank deals with a coin. Listen to what Ryan Rugg says here from Citi.
For Citi token services for cash and for trade. So now what we can do is we can move tokenized deposits around Citi's corridors. Right now it's just US and Singapore with aspirations of adding another 3 to 5 in the next near term. Well, it's great that we have this internal token, but our clients don't want a Citi token or another bank token. What they want is cross-bank, cross-border liquidity. So it's key that now that we have the infrastructure of the platform built internally, we work with like Regulated Liability Network and other participants about how do we solve these difficult issues as an industry. And there's still a lot of questions out there, but this FMI that RLN aspires to be is extremely positive because it's
Yes, it is. But we need the regulation to allow them to do it. And we know that Ryan Rugg from Citi and Kalani Bhatia, if I messed your name up, I'm sorry, from Swift and Pega Sultani from Ripple, they're all working together. But we need the legislation now. We're 18 days away from having the first pro-crypto administration and president, and they have made some hefty promises. And we know FedNow is ready to kick the door down. We know it's likely, in fact, from Smoke Dog here, in the next year, we are likely to see the networking effects. Everyone's on it because everyone's on it. Begin to manifest itself in North America. FedNow, launch impact. We're just waiting for the regulations to kick all of this open so they're allowed to use these stable coins for payments. And then we can get into the back end with the digital assets and the XRP, gas for the network, and then auto bridging and the rest of it. Factor in this for a second. I had a great conversation with John Deaton. Shout out to John Deaton for being on this show. I encourage everyone, if you have not seen that conversation, please go watch it. It was just a few days ago. And the reason I want you to go watch it is because the United States to eliminate all taxes on XRP and cryptos as it partners with Ripple and major institutions that are U.S. based. That is for U.S. based. That's what's been said. And I offer you this, and this was a part of our conversation with John Deaton. Remember, there is a lot of talk about the SEC versus Ripple case being dismissed or dropped. Okay. If that's the case, then that means the law of the land is XRP in and of itself is not a security. However, in the same Southern District of New York is Judge Rakoff, who happens to say that all digital assets are in fact securities in his mind. But if you have a ruling that specifically says XRP is not, well then there you have it. That's the law of the land until an appeal or it goes to the Supreme Court. Or in case, the only other option would be, in my mind, is that they pass legislation to set the record straight for the entire space. So, if this case is dropped or dismissed, however they call it, and it ends without going to the appellate court and then going to Supreme Court, then that means XRP's got the clarity, no tax needed, no cap gains needed, and the rest of the market will be, until it has the same legal clarity, either from legislation or court. Think of it for a moment here. This is nothing to really scoff at here. This is huge. And in my mind, XRP's never going to work if they have cap gains on it. Where's the incentive to use it if I have to pay cap gains on it? Especially if I'm a market maker. You're telling me I should use this new asset to pay for things, and then you're going to hit me with cap gains if the price went up on it while I'm using it? Boy, how lucky do I feel? It just doesn't work, and to me it seems like the path that we're headed. And then I want you to imagine the kind of excitement that would be drawn to the understanding if that scenario plays out, the demand to be in XRP simply because it's no cap gains, especially if you're a market maker. Steph Crypto says here, the XRP Bowling Band squeezing tight again on the daily. And the last time that this happened, back in November, we saw a 490% explosion. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. It sure does, Steph. It sure does. And for the record, let's just see where it's at here. We're at 240, right? So let's go ahead and do the math for everybody. I know you want to do it. You're probably driving. right? Getting ready for work. I'll do it for you. Let's do it. $2.40 is where we're sitting right now. If we see that same 490% explosion, that would put us at $11.76. Who's upset about it? Not me. Yeah. And these targets are awful close to exactly what those Bollinger Bands are pointing at. Eggrad Crypto reminds us all right here. XRP to hit 640, 850, 1370, and 2750, and possibly even $40, depending how hard this market goes in 25. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going in for a very, very serious look at what's happened over the last couple days and New Year's, and what exactly is happening and what the mainstream media is trying to sell to everyone instead. You can go to digitalperspectives.com, click the Freedom Zone, and come on in. Support the channel for next to nothing. And remember, you get all the YouTube videos that I post with 0 Google ads and the extra content as well, as a way of saying I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I certainly do. I'm grateful, and I hope everyone is off to a great start to this happy new year. We'll see you inside. Come on in. All right, well.